Hey there, it's Susan Hubbard, aka SHCosplay, and today I'm going to give you 10 tips for dealing with wigs if you're a newer cosplayer. Tip number 1, Amazon for the win. I think almost all but maybe a handful of my wigs are from Amazon, and as you can see in my pop-up, as it keeps scrolling, I've ordered quite a few. What I like is there's a wide variety of styles and prices, and if you don't like it, you can send it right back. Going forward, most of the things I'm going to talk about are easily found on Amazon, and I'm going to put an Idealist link down below so you can go and check out the products yourself. So my tip number 2 is getting a canvas wig, wig head. Styrofoam has no weight, and every time I would try to brush out of those, it would just flop all over. So I got a nice canvas wig. I can pin my wigs to it to style, and I can clip it to a table for stability. Number 3, brushes. One of the ones I use is a detangler. I lucked out and got this one for about $4 at TJ Maxx, but again, you can still get them on Amazon for a little bit higher. You'll probably find them at Walmart or others on the cheap. I also use another brush from that I use for my regular hair because it's thick, long, and it gets snarly easily. I just don't know where I put it right now, but I'll put an image right here. And it's a Conair, and I usually get a 2-pack, and it's really inexpensive, and I like to use them for when there's big snarls. Tip number 3 when it comes to wigs, and this is one I find a lot of people don't think about. When you do brush out, don't forget to get the back where the nape is. This will tangle up, not just because at the back of your neck where your collar is, it'll tangle up there. It may interfere with your combs, so it might get extra tangled up through them. So when you've got to brush it out, you can put it upside down on your wig and brush it out that way, which I'm not going to do right now, but you get the idea. A lot of your cheaper wigs do not come with any sort of stability. So there's no way to actually properly keep them on your head, especially if it's heavier, longer hair, thicker hair, or style. They may slide down on you. So 2 things that I do for stability is I may sew in wig clips at various points, whether it's on the side or in the back, or I make sure to wear a velvet wig band. I put it around my head, and it will keep the inside from sliding around. That back in. Styling. Not every style you want is going to be in a wig. So if you find something that's close and just need to make a few adjustments, don't be afraid to use gel and hairspray, just like your own hair. I use Got2b. The brand is really solid, has a really great hold. And the nice thing is it's washable. So, you take your wig, wash your wig, soap, water, and you can rinse it right out and start all over again if you have to. Right. Tip number 7, lace front wigs. When you cut the lace, don't cut it in a straight line, because no matter how well you try to blend it, that's still going to it's going to be seen. It's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine. I don't know why, I just really hate seeing those. So when you do it in little waves, so that way it's not as obvious that it's a wig. It's a wig. There's definitely way better tutorials on how I'm explaining it out on YouTube, but I've definitely noticed a difference with that cut. All right, number 8, medical glue for lace. A lot of people will use stuff like Ghost Bond, or they'll use Got2b, but a lot of my friends use this medical grade glue, and it applies easy, dries fairly quickly. I've only used it a couple times myself, but I do see myself using it a little bit more in the future. Number 9, putting up long hair. There's a couple ways to do it, and currently my favorite one is just to keep it loose. I've braided it, I've done ponytails, I've done a few things, but I like keeping it loose because it lets me maneuver in the back more often, and I'm going to do a little bit of a demo really quick. I've already knotted up my net. And let's see. And so then I kind of just loosely put it up bring it down. Yeah, it's going to look messy for a hot second. Pull it back. Any strays, I get under there. I get under. I make sure I get up past my hairline. And you can see it's still a little bubbly. So if I feel like I need to have that extra reinforcement, I take one of these guys. These more solid one, they're like your stockings, they're nylon. And I bring that up. And again, same thing. Comes in, and now it's a lot closer. And if you have a little bit of a bump, and it's usually not a huge deal, and if I use my wig band, it will push that right down, and suddenly I have everything straight up. Depending on the wig I have, if I have to do some extra where I gel up my sides and my back, I'll do that too. And number 10, storage. Currently, I put all my wigs in a little bag, a little plastic bag, and then I put them in a shoe rack. And here's a shot of it in my closet currently right now. And again, you can find that on Amazon as well. I looked out and it was on sale. So hopefully those are 10 quick tips to kind of help you make the wig wearing experience a little bit better.
You made it to the end! Hooray! And this is where I'm inserting the obligatory like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't mind, leave a comment below. And I will see you in the next video. Or you'll see me. You know what I mean.